Alright, so it is finally here. We finally got to see some actual gameplay of this new Wolverine game, which got announced like, I don't know, like 4 years ago or something like that. Other than that, and also the leaks what happened a year or two ago, we haven't seen anything official from this game. But up until recently, with the state of play thing at the end of the show, they finally showed us what this game is going to look like. I'm a little bit excited. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit excited. I have seen this trailer and the overview after that trailer. Of course, in this video, I'll be going through the trailer, pausing here and there just to give my overall thoughts about some things and this and that. But there's one thing that a lot of people had a bit of a concern with, is this game going to be immature rating? And well, as you can see here, I mean, it pretty much spoils it. I mean, I was a bit concerned myself, but well, it seems like they're actually going down that route. So let's get around to the trailer, shall we?
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Alright, just to pause it here for a second. Like I said before, they're going all out. If you had any concerns of whether or not this video game is going to be, rated teen for teen or immature, is there going to be any brutal violence, blood and gore and all that stuff? Well, this pretty much answers it. I think it's great that Marvel actually lets them do this. I mean, of course they have done some things, like Deadpool and Wolverine movie that was rated R. I can understand why some people out there were a bit concerned because the Spider-Man games were teen for teen, and some people out there might think, oh, they might just go the same route and and we'll just have a watered down Wolverine, but obviously not. Now the guy who's voicing / motion capturing Wolverine is the same guy who played JD Phoenix in the more recent Gears of War games as Marcus Phoenix's son. But I have seen him in some things here and there, but I mostly just know him from the recent Gears of War games, and he's Australian, same as Hugh Jackman. What a coincidence.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying.
That part was straight out of the Logan movie, when he did that uppercut and his claws came out straight through that guy's skull. That Logan movie was the movie that actually made me become a Wolverine fan. Maybe not as much as as a hardcore sort of sense, but that movie in itself is just absolutely fantastic. I watched it so many fucking times. It's such an awesome movie. But that scene in particular, like I said, with the uppercut claw through skull thing. In the overview, they said that maybe they went a bit too far on that, but obviously no. I mean, it's like I said, it seems to be going all out in this game, and of course the suit itself looks absolutely amazing. It pretty much reminds me of in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie with they finally have Hugh Jackman in the actual suit itself.
Doesn't matter where I go.
The gameplay itself looks somewhat similar. I have played the first Spider-Man and the Miles Spider-Man from Insomniac years ago. I don't have a PS4 or PS5 anymore. From what I remember, I mean, the first Spider-Man was pretty pretty good. I really like the story. The gameplay is fun. It's basically like, it's similar to like the Arkham games, but it's Spider-Man, that sort of thing. Obviously, there's some difference here and there, but I really like that game. The Miles one was decent, but it's more of the same thing. This seems to be, like, from what I've seen here, like the combat seems to be a little bit more similar to the Spider-Man, similar to the Spider-Man games. Like, fuck, I can't speak properly. But obviously there'll be some differences here and there. Jesus Christ. Yeah, a lot of dismemberment in this one, so it's not just, hacking and slashing. You get to dismember a lot of these cyborg looking enhanced humans, of course. Yeah, a lot of it seems to be a bit, this game seems to be more of a linear game, like instead of just being an open world game, it's going to be more, you travel to different parts in the world,
Death's always waiting. Just not for me.
Does this guy right here looks like he looks like that cyborg looking character from Cyberpunk? I haven't played that game, but I keep on seeing like videos of that boss fight. I have no idea who we're going to be fighting against. Obviously just cyborg looking dudes, but yeah, bit of a side note, but whatever. Oh yeah, and we're actually going to it might just be on rails, but obviously we'll be driving along on a bike and all that stuff, so that's kind of cool. Mystique is in this as well, and they did say that there are more X-Men characters in this game also. I've seen a little bit of discourse around the Mystique character that they're saying that they uglified her and all that stuff with Sweet Baby Ink and this and that, but it's a bit too early to say. I understand where these people are coming from, because even though I haven't played Spider-Man 2, obviously they literally uglified Mary Jane Watson in that one, instead of just keeping the same face model as in like the first game. But it is what it is.
'Cause I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
And obviously at some point we'll be fighting the Sentinel. But yeah, that's the trailer. This on the right is going to be the cover art, which was pretty much obvious. I think that the cover art for the previous games, they're pretty simple by design, but still looks so fucking cool. Obviously, like this one, I think this looks a little bit more better. It's a bit more gritty. Yeah. So overall, guys, to sum it up, I'm very, very excited. I am a bit cautious, of course, like with everything, set your expectations low, that sort of thing. This could potentially tempt me to, buy a PS5 or, whatever. It kind of sucks, really, that this game is only available for PS5 and PC, not Xbox whatsoever. Spider-Man, I get, because it's mostly a Sony property, and Sony owns PlayStation and all that shit, right? But with the X-Men stuff, in particular Wolverine, I'm just like, why? Why is he an only exclusive? And apparently, from the leaks I've seen, there's some X-Men games in the works also, and they seem to be only exclusive to PlayStation and PC, which I don't really understand why, but I am willing to let that go if this game is, well received, and I would end up, buying a PS5 just because of this game. I'm not gonna buy like a fucking $2,000 PC just for one game. Obviously not. Fuck that. But with a PS5, I mean, yeah, sure, why not? I'll cave in, even though, but I think it's kind of, it's kind of shitty, but it's not available on, all consoles. I'm not saying that because I'm some sort of like, hardcore Xbox fan or whatever. I'm nothing like that. I generally don't give a shit. But it's just kind of like, with a property and all that stuff. It's not really. I don't think it should be just tied just to like only like 2 platforms and that's it. But we never know. At some point, and the way the world works in the gaming world, it could potentially be a timed exclusive, like with some things I've seen here and there. But I don't know. We'll never know. But anyway, guys, tell me what you think. Obviously, I'm excited. Well, a little excited, and hopefully we'll see like some sort of overview of the gameplay and how it all works and this and that. Probably won't make a video about it, but yeah, I mean, whenever the game comes out, which is next year, I might end up doing a review on it. So yeah, that's really about it. Later.